Laughing because you finished third. It's been, you know, top at New Year, 8th in March, third at the end.
Yeah, I have no idea. So I wouldn't have thought that 5 weeks ago, 10 weeks ago. But to be honest, I think in the last 10 games we won 8 and drew 2.
And you probably should have won all of them, to be fair.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, I think against Aston Villa we were slightly lucky, if I'm right. Or any game we scored late as well, so it's fine. But it never felt like this. It was always hard work. We never knew pretty much half a day before the game who can play and who cannot play. Now this week, Reece had hamstring between the games, felt his hamstring, and he didn't train. We just played. Then both have the cut on eye, like a. But somebody writes a book where you always want to worry me with the centre-half situation. So one goes down, next goes down. And coming out like this and the boys playing like that, to be honest, like the 2 centre-halves, incredible, absolutely incredible. And the whole team, obviously, used the experience of this season already in the end of this season. Just fight through it. Don't expect any easy situation. Just fight through it. And that's what we did. And here we are. Qualified for the Champions League. It's unbelievable. It feels really, really great.
And some of the young players, the lads at the back you mentioned there, Reece Williams and Nat Phillips, you know, they would have learned far more over these months yes. than you could possibly have imagined they would learn.
God, that was a proper crash course, 100%. It's a sign for all our kids at Liverpool, also in the academy. It's possible. Just work hard. These boys, they're obviously not skilled like crazy. They had to work hard, and now they are proper Premier League players, and that's exactly how it can work. I'm really happy for them. But look, Sadio now really decides a game like this. Played an incredible game the last 3-4 games. Was everybody was discussing what do I have with him? What kind of problem? No, but since then he played incredible. If there were any problems, I would love to have them all the time because he played absolutely incredible. And these kind of Bobby scored. Thiago played incredible. Now, give us 5 more weeks and who knows how it will end. But it's fine and it's over and all good.
My last question to you this season, if I may, is about Roy Hodgson. I think I worked it out. You were 8 years old when he won his first title. It's been an extraordinary career.
It is. And very influential in football. It's unbelievable. So I asked him, are you now finally calm enough to retire? So really, can you do it? I think he's pretty sure. He was quite positive about that. So the business, the job is an incredible, difficult job. And it's, especially losing is really intense. And it's not that he won all the time. You cannot do that. That means you have to cope with these kind of things. But he was one of the first who read the game right, who understood how to use the pitch for defending, how you can do that in a 4-4-2, and all these kind of things. So very, very influential. I learned a lot from him before I met him. And now, in the last 4 years or whatever, we faced each other quite frequently. He's a great character, great guy, and yeah, wish him absolutely all.
That the government allowed fans back in the stadium, so I could say goodbye to 10,000 of them. So normally when things are there, they are good. You don't want to change, but I already said it in my previous interviews. I think God have other plans for me. So what I have to do is just trust Him and go for it.
So it's Leicester that miss out. Liverpool finish third. In fact, it's a season, really, wasn't it, of 3 thirds, if you like. Yeah. Great first third, awful middle third, and then a really strong, excellent final third.
Well, they got beaten off Fulham and Chelsea, Gary, and they had 10 games left. They were 8 points behind 4, and then, I mean, they're gone. There's no really getting back from that. And there was so many of us who thought that they wouldn't. But great resilience. They go to Wolves on a Monday evening. Diego Jota scores the goal for them, and then that sets them off on this run that they're about to see here. Trent here in the 90th minute. What a finish! And then
this was extraordinary.
all 3 of us would have been so proud of this header. Alisson comes up. Wow, what a header that is! And then the belief is right throughout the squad. And Salah's had an excellent season. Mane's got the couple of goals that they needed today. Gets a little bit of luck with this one with a deflection. But they were the better team. They deserved to win today. I mean, Nat Phillips and Reece Williams deserve a mention also because they've started the last 5 games.
That's the table for the last 10.
Together, 5 wins. I mean, look at that. Last 10 games. They've been absolutely magnificent.
towards the end, indeed. Chelsea, they lost today, of course, but they did still finish.
Question, if I may, about the game. Obviously not the result that you were looking for, but you had 1 or 2 really good chances early on.
Yeah, I mean, we always knew it was going to be a very hard game. You know, we got some regular players that weren't able to play. We got 1 or 2 others that we pushed out there, knowing full well it was going to be hard for them. I'm very proud of the performance. And we're playing a top class team, and a team that had to win to get their Champions League place. But I thought, as a last game of the season, us having nothing to play for, I thought we made a really good game of it. So I'm proud of the team.
When you reflect upon the 4 years that you've had at Crystal Palace and the position that the club was in when you took over, you should be very proud, I think.
I am. I think everything that I would like to say about the team, we say tonight, because, you know, 5 players who probably could and should have been playing out. Others, Gary Cahill, James Tompkins, James just back, you know, being forced into a 3rd game in a week. I mean, it's quite incredible what they've done today. And I'm so proud of their performance. And I think it sums up a little bit what this club has been.
And this phase ends on a rainy, windy day at Anfield. I was here before the game, Roy, and the Liverpool fans, the few that were in the stadium at that time before the game, gave you a warm ovation. Obviously, this was one of your former clubs.
I think also they did at the start of the game, although unfortunately got sort of drowned out and I wasn't aware of it, you know. But it's been a wonderful time. I mean, I'd like to sort of certainly pay a tribute, which I certainly should have paid earlier. I mean, it's not just the playing staff, the coaching staff that I've had around me these 4 years. You know, Ray Lewington, who came with me, Dean Kiley, Dave Reddington, Scott Guyett. They've been so good, and really they've made my life so much easier these last few weeks and months, in the sense that I've been able to step back more and more, and they've really stepped up to the plate. And I think the way the team was organised today and the work that we did today owes so much to them, and I've thanked the players time and time again. I should have spent more time thanking them, I think.
Well, I would like to thank you, Roy, for the many interviews you've given Match of the Day over the years, and congratulate you.
Thanks, Steve.
It's been a wonderful career, Roy, and all the very best from us.
Many thanks, Steve. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.